MyBroadway.com. I'm sitting on my floor for episode 5 of Follow Me, and I'm going to entitle this one Raindrops on Roses and Whiskers on Kittens. And some of you may get it right away, some of you may take a little while. Okay, you caught up? That is a song called Favorite Things, and this episode is an answer to 2 viewers who wrote in with very similar questions. So you are both t-shirt winners. Phoebe, who wrote in and asked what my 10, how did she word it? The 10 things I can't live without in my dressing room. I'm sitting on my floor because one of my favorite things is this lovely piece of voluminous fabric, which I like to call my dressing table skirt. It's actually just a piece of fabric that I never even finished the end of, neither end. It's just the raw edge of the fabric. So let me show you what's underneath it. Whoa! Appliances. This is my microwave under here, and on this side is my refrigerator. It's like there's a kitchen hidden under my curtain. Now that I showed you my Barbie dream kitchen under the counter, I want to show you a couple of other things in my room that I love and couldn't live without. Okay, one of them is this little box of cough drops. I don't know if you can really call them cough drops because they're not for coughing, but you might be able to see that it says for throat and voice. I don't know if that's really true, but they have glycerin in them, and so sometimes when my throat is feeling a little irritated or my cords are a little swollen, I sort of suck on one of these after the show or before the show, and it's sort of soothing. There is a baseball hat here, which was made for me and given to me by the lovely Roz. Well, she didn't make it, but she had it made. The lovely Roz Ryan. This says Scandalous on the front and Broadway 2012 on the back. That's a baseball hat. This is a wool beret, and I have to keep a couple of hats in my dressing room because why? Not because I'm such a hat person, but because after the show, after I have spent, 3 hours in wigs, and what's underneath the wigs is all these like weird little contorted pieces of hair, I have to go outside and talk to people and not look like I just got out of an insane asylum. So I plop one of those hats on top of my head, and it sort of hides a myriad of sins. We also have these curtains which hide this ugly, what used to be a window in my dressing room, which is now boarded up and has an air conditioner. But I bought these curtains to hide everything. Goodbye. The other thing I wanted to show you is some of my artwork that I always hang up on the walls of my dressing room. One of the other things I love are these lamps, which not that there's anything super special about these particular lamps, although they do kind of go nicely with the rest of my stuff. But I really like having a table lamp on my dressing table and not just relying on, these makeup lights, because there's something about sort of the ambient kind of warmer glow that makes me feel better. Here's something that I really couldn't live without. My children. I came out here to show my please do not disturb sign, which comes in very handy and was made by one of the dressers, John, for me as a gift, because I used to have this sort of like scrap of paper taped to my door that said don't come in, and it was sort of looked like from an insane asylum, like scrawled by one of the inmates. You might recognize this from another episode, but here is a half of a jar of peanut butter. I must have peanut butter. I think I probably eat peanut butter every day. Probably every day. I am going to go later on today and see if other people in their dressing rooms have some favorite things or some must-haves. And then we'll find out if I'm as weird as I think I am or if other people have similar things. Okay, talk to you later. Now in my full beat and wig for the top of the show, and I did that a little early so that I can walk around and see what people have in their dressing room that they can't live without. Let's see who we have here. Oh my goodness, let's see if anyone's home.
Ms. Roz Ryan. Oh, you're getting ready for the...
Hi, Bella.
Hi, it's Broadway.com.
Hey, Broadway.com.
What you doing?
I am getting dressed, and in the interim, I'm putting on my makeup. And I'm watching a gospel play because I like to keep... Let me take these off. You can hear it now. I like to keep music in my ears while I'm working because it makes me feel musical and happy.
Very nice. Is this one of your favorite things? We had some viewers write in to ask, what could you not live without in your dressing room?
I think my iPad and my cocoa.
Your cocoa?
My cocoa. I have real raw cocoa.
Ooh, what do you do with that?
Love it.
Snort it?
Yeah, snort it.
I swear to God I didn't set this up. I swear to God, Broadway.com. We just, you know, this is what happens when you're backstage at a Broadway theater. You're just kind of walking along and what do you, oh, hi Ed, what's going on? I'm talking today about,
I thought I had privacy.
well, I'm really sorry. Broadway.com, you have the inside pass. I'm talking, I'll frame your face.
Okay, great.
Talking today about what could you not live without in your dressing room? Do you have anything that you just can't live without? Somebody wrote in and asked.
Apparently wine and a lot of cards. You know what I couldn't live without in this dressing room? Here's the insider scoop for my character in the show.
Yes.
I couldn't live without my door gym.
Oh, because you work out at intermission.
I do a few pull-ups during.
So you hook that up to the door frame.
Yeah. Here.
And you want to show us? Demonstrate.
I'll do
Oh
a
my God! All right, this might be just for adult viewing only.
That goes there, and then you just do some pull-ups. It's nothing.
That's
nothing
it?
really all that complicated.
Do you want to do some more?
Anybody can do.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
I don't. I can't even get up once.
I shouldn't be doing this with my wig.
You probably shouldn't. They'll kill you for this. Yes, there you go. See?
God, that's hard.
We're all just trying to keep up with you, is what it is.
Do you have anything in your dressing room that you couldn't live without besides me? Because I'm in your dressing room right now.
I'm gonna close the door now. I love to read, and there's not time to read during the show. Although I'm up here a little because I don't want to break my concentration, which is, as you know, formidable.
George and I have a really good time out there.
We do. She puts up with me.
We do.
I see the look in her eyes when I say funny things.
What's going on here?
Well, what's this? Super chunky Skippy.
Are you a super chunky man?
I am a super chunky guy.
Do you never do smooth? Is
I
that
have
like
a fetish
against
for
your...
super chunky.
You
Let
do?
me just tell you. Yeah.
And does it have to be Skippy or could it be like Jif or Peter Pan
As
or...
long as it's super chunky.
Really? It could be anything. What about Smuckers with no sugar? Are you okay with that?
No sugar?
Not so much, yeah.
Maybe a little sweet.
We love peanut butter. You
She
may
loves peanut
not.
butter, too.
But if you're fans of musical theater.
As long as we smell like peanut butter when we kiss, we are happy.
Okay, Broadway.com. I gotta finish getting ready for my matinee, but thanks for joining me for episode 5, my favorite things, and favorite things of lots of other people in the cast of Scandalous. Hope you come back and join us again for the next episode, and thanks again to Phoebe and Brett for writing in, and keep sending me your questions. I love to read them at caroleequestion@aol.com. Bye, see you next time.